Well, my friends, it's getting clear to just about everyone that something is happening to Barack Obama and his re-election bid. It's not exactly that the wheels are coming off. It's not quite as dramatic as that, but there is a sense that the fog of glamour that surrounded him since his 2004 DNC keynote speech, the glamour that to those of us who are immune to it have always regarded as both mystifying and dismaying, well, it seems like that glamour is finally wearing off, and quickly, kind of like a fog lifting unexpectedly. This is a mirror image trifecta. My buddy Steve Green is looking at how well the Romney campaign is doing. I'd like to talk about how badly the Obama campaign is doing, and the signs are everywhere. You know, of all the people who donated more than $200 to the Obama campaign in 2008, 90% have not done so in 2012. Obama's being called a psychopath, and worse than Bush, by what can only be described as his deepest core constituents, his progressive base. That'd be MoveOn.org for his kill lists and his casual evening baseball card dealing of life and death through predator strikes. And even Maureen Dowd, who for years gushed over Obama to such a degree that little 9-year-old girl fans of Justin Bieber told her to turn it down, for God's sakes. That Maureen Dowd of the New York Times, well, looks like he may have lost her too. And it gets even better, so let's bring in fellow Globemeisters Steve Green and Scott Ott to follow the dropping ball. Hey, fellas. You know, guys, in an effort to shed the stuck-up liberal elitist label so unfairly attached to this blue-collar champion, Barack Obama, the Obama campaign put this masterpiece together for those etiquette and style-conscious kids. I think it was intended for those people watching the MTV Music Awards.
Hi, I'm Anna Wintour, and I'm so lucky in my work that I'm able to meet some of the most incredible women in the world. Women like Sarah Jessica Parker and Michelle Obama. These two wonderful women and I are hosting a dinner along with the president in New York City to benefit the Obama campaign on June the 14th. It'll be a fantastic evening, and you can join us. We're saving the 2 best seats in the house for you, but you have to enter to win. You can enter right now by going to barackobama.com/New York Night. Sarah Jessica and I both have our own reasons for supporting President Obama, and we want to hear yours. So please join us, but just don't be late.
Guys, that's Anna Wintour, and I assure you that if there are creatures in the Andromeda Galaxy, giant squids that breathe methane and chlorine, who didn't even know what a human being looked like, if they saw that ad, they say, I'm voting for the other thing, whatever that other thing is. Steve, doesn't that put all of your fears of elitism and weenieism right to rest as far as the Obama campaign is concerned?
Weenieism. It's the new fragrance from Cher. I'm sorry.
She's friends with Anna Wintour.
Yeah, you know, the phrase you're looking for. Yeah, tone deaf, tin ear, whiskey, tango, foxtrot, Oscar.
Yeah.
This ad screams, we are the 1%. How much Xanax is she on? You know, Obama needs to adopt that Harvard lockjaw when he's given a speech from now. It'll be let me be perfectly clear. There are those who say I should be impeached and tried for treason and exiled to Elba, and there are others who say I should be named president for life. I say 4 more years. Bill, you're wrong. The wheels are coming off. The wheels are coming off the little Volkswagen filled with clowns.
Scott, what do you think that those kids will dig the most? The snooty foreign accent or the command to be on time?
Well, this isn't the first instance of the Obama campaign running essentially a lottery to meet the president. I mean, there's just something a little bit unseemly about the commander-in-chief and the leader of the free world holding a series of raffles for like a side of beef. I mean, and then you have this,
no purchase
you have this
required,
woman, I don't even know who this,
law.
I'm sure Anna Wintour is a very famous person, but you have this woman going on and on about what a privilege it would be for you to be in this place. And like you said, it is that 1% F-ed elitist kind of thing, the kind of thing that they want to be able to accuse Mitt Romney of. yeah, this thing is collapsing. And by the way, all those people who gave the last time around, and 90% of them are not given this time, they're trying to excuse that away and say, well, you know, the political action committees have given so much, the president doesn't really need it, so that's why I'm not giving. But the reality is those $200 donors last time are broke today.
Ooh. Well, the person who put that ad together has a new look for Barack Obama, by the way. They're going to give him a little frilly handkerchief and a little snuff box, you know. Oh, I say, perfectly beastly weather we're having here in New York, aren't we? Steve, you know, the pitch-perfect master of politics, that'd be Bill Clinton, referred to Mitt Romney's business credentials at Bain Capital, which is the main target of the Obama campaign, as sterling. Now, is this a slip from the old pro or revenge for being called a racist by Obama in 2008? Dick Morris had an article today that said it's absolutely intentional. It's Bill Clinton's revenge.
Oh, yeah. You know, as soon as he was done taping that bit, he was saying, so how does it feel under that bus, Barack? Huh? How does that feel? But you know what, seriously though, there are two things going on here. One of them I blogged about earlier today on Vodka Pundit. One, Clinton is signaling to moderate Democrats that it's okay to support Romney or at least to withhold support from Obama. And now, and this is the part I wrote about today, you have moderate black Republicans like Colin Powell and Condi Rice, who either endorsed Obama last time around, or in the case of Rice, she refused to endorse McCain. They're coming out now and saying they don't support Obama. And Condi did endorse Romney over the weekend. That signals to whites, Hispanics, that you can vote for Romney and not be a racist. I think these are subtle but powerful messages, especially coming from Powell and Clinton, who moderates in this country, I think, remember very, very fondly from the 90s.
Yeah, you bet. It's a great point. We'll get to that again in the close. You know, Scott, Obama recently said that if he wins re-election, that will break what he called the GOP fever, that being Republicans' no doubt racist hatred of him personally. And then we'll all get into line and back the big state health care plan. You know, Scotty, this narcissist can't even imagine the idea of someone being opposed to him for any reasons other than personal ones, can he?
Yeah, it's you know, we never get an opportunity to speak face-to-face with this guy, but I just want to sit down with him and say, look, it's not you I don't like. I mean, I'd probably like to go bowling with you, especially because I know I'd kick your butt. But it's not you that I'm upset about. It's your ideas, it's your policies, it's your use of the executive office to do things that should be in the legislative and the judicial branches. It is your approach to governance that I don't like. That's why I want to unburden you from this tremendous onus of responsibility you have as being President of the United States. You are no longer a public servant. Run along home now. Enjoy your life.
Lovely. Well, folks, there's still a long way to go, but like a lot of you, I'm starting to think that Romney's going to win this thing, and I think he's going to win big. And that's dangerous for Obama. As our own Insta pundit Glenn Reynolds wrote, when people have been told that opposing someone makes you a racist or an extremist, it keeps you feeling alone. But as Steve mentioned, when other people start to grumble, it makes it okay to openly dislike this guy, and that's when the wheels come off. Glenn Reynolds calls it a decision cascade, I'm sorry, a preference cascade, I think he called it. And it can happen very quickly, although not quickly enough for those of us that have had to come to hate the divisiveness, cynicism, and hollowness of the last 3.5 years. For your entire Trifecta team, I'm Bill Whittle.